The world has become a nightmare of rubbish that doesn't work because a scummy minority have decided to try to subdue everyone else in the world just so that they can be in charge, while not having earned the position that they're in. That's the sad truth. Nothing works because what we have at the moment is what amounts to a cotton wool form of communism. It's not an absolute communism the way that you might expect, an overtly oppressive system to be. No, this is covertly oppressive, trying to shut you up by implying that if you say anything against anything, you are morally reprehensible. It's created a whole subclass of people who are morons. They don't think for themselves, they just repeat what is fed to them via the television. What it's also created is a bit of a division between such people as that and people who are smart, who are intelligent, who do want to solve problems for themselves and be independent and work things out and be in charge of themselves, to be responsible. I'm one of the latter. When I saw this happen as I grew up, I rejected it. And when I found out exactly why it had happened, I rejected it all the more so. It is doomed. Now, what frustrates me at the moment is that because of the oppressive nature of this situation that we find ourselves in, like I say, nothing works. Nothing's rational. The laws, the regulations, the rules, the systems, they're all irrational. That which used to work and would be overtly challengeable on the basis of rationality now no longer works, and you can't challenge it either. It's chaos. And this has to end, and it will end. I personally will do everything I can on the journey to fixing this situation. This is an aberration. I am very frustrated at this time in history because it's clear to everyone that something very, very bad has happened. It's rotten. You can see it all around you, but it's been painted with rainbows. It's a hideous mountain of lies, but it's been covered in rainbows to try to disguise it. It's disgusting. It's absolutely putrid and disgusting. It's awful looking at it. I can't stand it. Like I say, nothing works. The truth is this, ladies and gentlemen. You need masculinity in a position of leadership for things to work properly. Women don't think the same way as men. If you don't like that, blame someone else. I didn't make it so. Anyone with half a brain, male or female, knows that men and women think differently. If you want things to work properly, functionally, you have to get a man to do it. And not just any man. Yeah, there are a lot of silly, stupid men. But the decision-making faculty, which is masculine, is based upon a man's pride at doing things properly, at actually being responsible. Women don't operate that way. I would happily sit with anyone, male or female, to talk about this, because it's the truth. When it comes to really hard decisions, a man's decision is based upon his responsibility, upon his name. Women don't make decisions that way. Women will laugh at male pride because they don't possess it. It's not the same for a woman. And it's that pride that made things work in the past. Now it's all gone. Yeah, you can stuff women into any role you want, but they will not make decisions the same way men will. Not all men are perfect beings of excellent decision making, but there is definitely a massive difference between the general way that men make decisions and women make decisions. If a man makes a bad decision, he is condemned by all other men around him. Why? Because as a species, someone has to be responsible. Women get away with it. Women are never held to account. Excuses are made for them. Weak, wobbly, frail men are usually also condemned because they are seen as potentially weak in a situation which may require them to be strong. Well, you can't condemn a woman in the same circumstances. And this is the problem with feminism. It's a nonsense. It doesn't work. It's a fantasy. It's a fallacy. We all know it. We can all see it. But not everyone really understands how damaging it is. I see it all around me. Governmental decisions don't carry any weight. Irrational decision making seems to be the norm. And no one wants to stand up against it in case they're accused of saying something that hurts someone's feelings. Not so in a man's world. In a man's world, you can tell that man he's an idiot, and that the reasons things have gone wrong is his decision making. And he has to be held accountable for it. No, women get away with it. Oh, never mind. Excuses are made. That's how women work. Men and women are different. Now, feminism is not something that women cooked up because they were desperate to have all of this responsibility and stress and pressure. No. Women were hoodwinked and used, and so were men, by the people who orchestrated feminism. Purely and simply so that they could disarm the male populace of the nations of this world, so that the nations of this world could be taken over, basically, using this cotton wool communism that we see around us. You know it, you see it, and I sure as hell see it. It's ruined everything. Like I say, nothing works anymore. It's all fake. It's all based upon lies. And the answer, the solution, is the complete and utter abandonment and rejection of feminism. We have to get rid of it, utterly. It doesn't help women and it doesn't help men. It doesn't help the world. It was only ever a tool used to undermine countries. The solution is a man's word. His name, his honour, and that's human, and that's what we've always worked upon. Honour at the moment has disappeared, and that's got to be changed. And this is the truth that I speak now, and I believe that any woman worth anything listening will also understand what I'm talking about. We can't go on like this. It's a simple fact. It has to be completely undone. It's nonsense. And when it is undone, we will have societies which work properly and function. It's as simple as that. We abandon feminism right now. And things will begin working again. Men will be accountable for their actions and decisions. It wouldn't be perfect. But what we have now is a disgusting, cotton wool, rainbow-coloured pile of rubbish. It serves nobody. And I'm done with it. I will do everything in my power to fix this situation. And my position is not anti-woman. In fact, I'm on their side. I want them to be happy. That's my job as a man. Get it?